parallel. How did you come up with the title in Amiens?
In parallel, it means because I believe in when I take photographs, I always seeing the image is not in the surface, it's in underneath, and underneath is not just one surface; they have many layers underneath. So we see a translucent world actually, but we try to describe as facts that the photograph exists. So I'm thinking there are many forces in behind to making things look like this. So I try to, I believe in there are many layers of the world, even not time and space. So this is a lot of parallel world. And Lily is part of it because she is getting the information from many places, from other space. And then when I put it there, they will absorb many things from many places so that I can see something really interesting. Because it's not just in the surface.
You were talking downstairs about the future.
Yep.
And the scale of Lily. Can you talk about it again?
The future?
Yeah, and how you see human beings in the future and Lily.
I think as the scientists go further and people start to grow to another generation, that means. Because now we are the generation of material. Everything, you must have facts, you must have numbers, you must have volumes, you must have, the organic system. This is material period of human being. But with the electronic world, internet world coming more, this become visual. It's become something like a man-made. It's not in this surface, but in somewhere else.
Like artificial intelligence?
Yeah, artificial. And then we make the whole world again, but the world is already, separate. It's not the same as before. That becomes something fate, but in another way. But this doesn't mean that is fixed, this is not fixed. Even the material world is part of it, if you can say this. So we can separate from our memory, from our feeling of existence, that this is it's the same. Even though material is part of the illusion. It's just one way of seeing it, one way of feeling it. But we educate to seeing this, so this becomes really important. So this will become the gate that I can bring Lily to open. And I start from memory. I start from many small things, for small moments. But I try to destroy the time logic because I take Lily in many places, many years. Even we pick picture with the same person with her. So maybe one photo is in 10 years ago, another photo is another 10 years, right? So that people is different. And some place that is really fast to be fade away in this world because the global is too fast. So when I take some restaurant in Hong Kong is in the street. I take it, and after work, I find that there's already many losing. We don't have it anymore. But Lily is kept that moment to be in the Lily time frame. But after 50 years maybe, I make another exhibition with all the small pictures. But I will not divide it into time frame. I'm not be in order. Everything is the same time. Even 50 years ago, 50 after, it's the same time for me. Because it becomes figment.
Because Lily never changes.
Because you can link up the magic like this. So that we destroy the time, the lock on our spirit. So that we can go further. So I think it's the time to maybe move to another generation. From material to another generation.
Are we all going to be made of fiberglass?
You can. You know that? Up and
Not
down,
bad,
up and
yeah.
down. Maybe the flabbergasted, you know, is in many ways, you know, I mean, it's in, you know, you can, I'm thinking with our concept is change. Now I'm from here, I moved to New York, maybe like 11 hours, because I have to move my body to there.
Right.
With later, my spirit can be numbers, sources. You know, it's like in a big brain. I can make another body that I can control. I don't need 1 second to New York because my brain can be switched to New York, so that suddenly I can see I am in New York.
Maybe you'll be like a hologram.
Yeah. Maybe I can go back to here. Maybe
Yeah.
if I have money, I can make 100 of myself to everywhere.
Cloning.
So that every time I sit down and I am in
It's
I am,
perfect.
Africa, I am in many places, different places.
It's perfect. I think that's great.
But people is researching, can this be separate, right? Remember, with this it can be logic. But I don't think this is right. But I think with another level it's the same. But not in a logic, material way. In something more mystery. That people can move like this.
And I have